We got an '08 Duramax, my old boss's truck. See, old boss, same day. Still rocking the shirts. Thing's acting all goofy. He says he goes over bumps and it like shuts off and everything, all the gauges go weird. So I don't really know what's up with it. I was really hoping to find something down here, like a rub through wire, something chafed, but he had it towed here, and by the time I got off the tow truck, I started it right up and it didn't have any issues, of course. And while it was running, I shook all of this stuff, just shook it, trying to see if something had a bare wire and was shorting. But I'm gonna go take it for a drive. Hopefully it doesn't leave me stranded. He says if you just drive down a bumpy road, it'll start acting up, but we will see. And then it's also getting this airdog, which I put one of these on my Cummins a long time ago. This is the part I'm not looking forward to, is taking the bed off or dropping the tank down, because the tank is full. I have no idea how I'm going to actually take the bed off. I've never taken the bed off of anything. Oh, hummingbird, why are you still in here? I left the door open the whole time I had breakfast, hoping you would fly out of this gaping bright hole. But in order for that to happen, you have to come down below the bottom of the trusses. Dang. Back to the bed. I don't know if I have enough space up here to get the front half of the truck all the way up to where I could use the rack and just pick the bed up. And then the other thing that I don't know is, will the rack go high enough to actually pick the bed up? I have no idea. And then how would I pick it up? Would I strap down to the anchor points in the bed and then lift it? Or would I go from underneath and support it with some janky ass lumber or some shit on one of the bed frame rails? I don't know. Or do I just drop the tank, even though the tank has 7/8 of a tank in it? It's super full, giant tank. I don't know what to do. Lots of question marks on this one. I'll let you know how they turn out. Fuel pump, airdog 150 going in. You see her under there. I gotta pull the bed off. Never done a bed pull before. Let's see how it goes. Plan, obviously, hook to the points down there, lift this thing up. I've got this much travel left in it from this blue tape up to here, so I should be able to get, 8 inches or so. Hopefully that's enough. I really just got to get this part above this part. Wow, that's terrible filming. I don't know if it's gonna clear or not, but we'll see. From here to here needs to clear. Might have to take off the back bumper, or maybe I'll just work with what I got. We'll see. Okay. Well, it worked. The tire is taller than I could get the fender, so it wasn't gonna roll out all the way anyway. Even if I would have taken the rear bumper off, which you can see, that would have hit as well. So I pulled it up as much as I could. We're right there. And then again, we're right there. And that's the space I got to work with now. New suction line is installed and routed down alongside the gas tank or fuel tank heat shield. And then I just backed the truck up. I had wood blocks between the bed and the frame. That way, if my lift failed or my strap broke, I wouldn't die. And we teed in for the return, and the arrow faces towards the tank. That way when fuel comes in, it gets directed that way. I gotta attach my filler neck here back up into there. I got all my hoses ran nice and tidied. Everything's all zip tied. And then I mounted the relay right there. This is all extra wire, bunch of extra wire, battery, and fuse tap is here with ignition on. So anytime the ignition comes on, this gets hot and energizes the fuel pump. Obviously it starts. I backed it up. Now I gotta have my wife help me make sure I don't smash any wires. And yeah, hopefully this bed gets lined back up okay. Minus one less bolt. Because this guy said, nah, I don't want to come out. And it's kind of a dumb thing that they did, because the top of that is round. I got my mirror up there and looked at it, and I was like, well, I guess it's just got to get cut off. So that's what happened. Cut it off. I was expecting it to come out, like just push it right up, but it doesn't want to go up anymore. So that's annoying, but whatever. All right, a couple hours later. Well, I don't know how long it's been. I think it might have taken 6 hours to do this whole thing, but my wife helped me get the bed back on. Thank you. And yeah, I mean, it went back together pretty quick. And that was the good thing about doing each task basically 100%. There wasn't a whole lot to do at the end. It was pretty much done because I zip tied everything up as I got it. That way I didn't have to go back and do it all. But fires right up. Sounds good. Till next time. First thing to do, take that out, these two out. That'll loosen your filler. Come back here. Disconnect your wires. There's two of them. It's these two in the middle. These two right here. And then after that, take your bed bolts out. There should be 8 of them. They look like that. There's one here, one there, and then basically 2 behind the rear axle and then 2 in front of it. It's an 18 millimeter. You'll just need some long extensions. And then if you have a hidden hitch, you gotta take those nuts out for, oh look, a pry bar. I should probably take that back. But if you have a hidden hitch, you gotta take the nuts out for these, otherwise you'll rip them out. And take them all the way out. Take these U-bolts all the way out. That way when you go to lift the bed, they don't get caught. But the only hang up about doing it, let me start over. The only hang up about using the lift arms to pick the bed up off the frame is you don't have enough height. This is the tallest 2-post lift. I think it lifts 72 inches, and I lowered the arms down on top of this rail, strapped everything down. I used 1 strap, which you could use 2, whatever, but I went to the toe points in the bed, or the tie down points in the corner of the bed. Picked the bed up, and the bed still didn't have enough. So you can do it, like there's enough room. It's not fun, but if you really wanted to pick the bed up and pull the truck out, you'd have to basically deflate the rear tires 100%, or get smaller ones, or take them off and pull it out on a jack or something. I don't know, but I didn't have to do that, luckily. And that was honestly easier than messing with the tank, especially because it had like half a tank in it.